Well, staying in South Carolina, just yesterday, a bold midnight vote. The South Carolina House of Representatives passing a new congressional map, 74 to 37. It's a major Republican push to redraw the state's only Democratic district out of existence and deliver a potential 7-0 GOP sweep in the Palmetto State.
So now the fight moves to the state Senate, where Republicans hold a clear advantage, but Democrats are already crying foul and promising lawsuits. Joining us now, let's welcome in South Carolina Lieutenant Governor and leading candidate to become South Carolina's next governor, Pamela Evette. Great to have you with us this morning, Governor. So why was this redistricting effort so important for your home state of South Carolina?
Well, thank you first and foremost for having me this morning, but it's important because the people of South Carolina feel very strongly about delivering 7 strong conservatives to Washington, D.C. to help with the American First agenda and to help President Trump.
So, of course, Democrats are calling this racist and limiting the power of black voices in Congress, even though your state elected Republican Senator Tim Scott. And protesters, they showed up to the State House yesterday wearing stickers and badges saying, "Don't rig our maps," which, of course, is ironic because they virtually rigged the maps in New England and have carved up those districts for years to create Democrat strongholds. So is this just Democrats crying foul over what they've been doing for years?
Oh, you're absolutely right. This is just Democrats crying foul. And, you know, I've said it over the last few weeks. Listen, President Trump has done a great job in pointing out what Democrats have been doing for years, and he has given cover for Republicans to be bold. And, you know, here in South Carolina, the governor and I have been very clear. We need to now follow the directive of the Supreme Court and make sure that race is not looked at when we are drawing these districts. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. I commend House and House leadership. They were bold, they were quick, they were decisive, but they were fair. They allowed Democrats in the House to have time to speak. And so they're crying foul because they always cry foul. Every time they get caught doing something and we try to correct it, they love to show up and cry. But here in South Carolina, we are going to do what our constituents want. We're going to deliver conservatives for President Trump. And I urge the Senate today, this was passed out of Senate Judiciary, and they will be in full session today at 12 o'clock. And I encourage them to move swiftly, and let's get this to the governor's desk.
So the Republican primary for governor, which you're running for, just 19 days away. Polls showing this race extremely tight, as you know, with you often tied or leading. So what's your message to maybe those undecided voters out there in this final stretch?
Well, my message is we need a business person at the helm. South Carolina is growing, fastest growing state in the country. I've been a successful CEO in the private sector, and I've sat at the right hand of the governor now for 8 years. And I'm so proud to have Governor Henry McMaster's full endorsement in this race.
All right, great stuff. Pamela Evette, thank you so much for taking the time this morning.
Good to see you.
Well, thank you.